Good morning, good afternoon. Today's April 30th, Monday, 2018, and we're doing the morning business headline commentary. All right, to my followers, I was skipping commentary for the past 2 weeks because I had to go somewhere to do something. So I'm returning today to continue the commentary. So thank you for following and listening. Looking at the headlines right now, you see the T-Mobile Sprint is going again on the merger talks. Seems like what they don't understand is previous mergers of cellular services had the element of raising monthly free prices on the consumers after they take out the lower pricing cellular service. You see that in Singular and all the other ones, the smaller ones that was like giving like good deals on the cellular plans, they get bought out, and which eliminated the the lower pricing service provider. And this is exactly what's going on again and again. T-Mobile has been what do you call it, busting the market with the lower pricing, like the uncarrier strategy, like they call it. And now one of these other cellular services is trying to mask the intentions is to eliminate the entity that's providing the lower pricing push. And this is an obvious red flag over and over again, where the regulator will probably reject this merger, because this is exactly what's happening previously, which is to raise prices on consumers again. All right, that's that. All right, McDonald's reporting good results relatively, and I had given commentary pushing for McDonald's. And I do like McDonald's. I do eat it occasionally, and trying the various items like coffee, related sweets, burgers and so forth like that. They will need to continue to increase some of the offerings like they do with chicken right now. Chicken you can also get it elsewhere, not only at McDonald's, so they need to think about more of the other stuff. Other stuff like those shamrock drinks they have occasionally. And I do have a strong opinion where they should bring foreign McDonald's menu items into the United States and let people try it out, like an international McDonald's affair in eating. I did see previously in my commentary that they do have a chocolate sauce on French fries in Japan, and in certain Muslim countries, maybe Saudi Arabia, if I remember correctly, they do have some interesting burger takes that's only available locally there. I really would want to try those in those foreign McDonald's, what they do, in Southeast Asia. They should talk about, at least try and test market it or have promotions on these things. All right, that's that. All right, surging fuel demands. They claim to be the better economic activity. So I don't know. The simple fact is, the United States is dwarfing any other competitor producing oil due to new technology that's sideways drilling. That's replacing the traditional vertical only drilling, where they can have a better access to different angles and different areas and produce even more oil. So you do see other foreign countries trying to manipulate the oil market, obviously, to higher pricing. I don't know why the regulator are very silent now compared to the past. I remember in the past, there's a lot of politicians start sounding like prompting regulatory agencies to find out what the hell is going on, suddenly jumping like $6-7 a barrel. So we'll see. All right, Goldman giving a statement again. They say it's gonna be more expensive gases this summer. I don't think so. There's gonna be some regulatory agency who'll be looking into this. Because they said that there's a memo about Saudi Arabia assuming a higher pricing for their future economy. This is a clear manipulation of the damn market. All right, that's that. All right, Tesla. Yeah, Tesla. I mean, they do have a high value in innovative factor or innovative consideration, which can dramatically change the whole perspective of their business. Like SpaceX, now when they got commercialize the services, there'll be a ton of money coming in again. The new products that will be coming out that could totally change their whole business again. In addition to the current main business, which is the sound electric cars. So I give a high latitude in consideration for Tesla. Amazon Prime, they're able to leverage pricing. But I tried it, but I didn't use it myself. Because if I pay $100, I do want $100 of merchandise, not being part of a club for a retailer. So that's my opinion on that a little bit. Hyperloop, a little bit, it's a vacuum, so there's no air friction to increase fuel costs. So I do want to see that eventually in the future. So you see, Twitter may be involved in the Cambridge Analytica problems again. Well, they need to make money. As you know, when you go on these free sites, they need to make money. And I completely understand when they sell all of your information. If you put all your truthful information, you get taken advantage of. Alright, look at the markets right now. The US market's down 90 points. FIX around 15. Alright. Look at Asia. A good day for Hang Seng, up 500 points. As I mentioned in my previous commentary, they will hover around above and below 30,000 very frequently, because they jumped hot to this level very quickly last year without much backing from the earnings report. All right. Or 68, which is nuts. All right, go at 13,019. It's still my opinion that gold doesn't have its traditional value anymore. I don't see anybody wearing gold publicly, because when you do that, even you do that in your city, you're asking for trouble, in crime, to rob you or just rip the gold off your neck or something like that. So business people don't wear it, I don't wear it, and certain products that need gold appearances have new chemistry now that can provide gold plating, which basically serves the same purpose. Even cars don't even use any gold plating at all now. So when you harvest gold, gold doesn't go away like oil when you burn it away. There's more gold intrinsically, in physical existence than before, because gold doesn't get burned out. All right. Well, they're trying to make Twitter into like an entertainment platform. In that consideration, Twitter is for entertainment purposes, of like being like in some small way. But they can try it, but stupidity needs to work itself out. Um, as I mentioned before, if I ran Twitter, it'd be much more successful. All right, Boeing. Yes, Boeing services is to support after selling the airplane in services. Where they can upsell anything and many things. All right, and it's no big deal. Right? A lot of companies are repatriating a lot of money back into the U.S. I mean, Apple is running out of tricks, like they say. Nothing revolutionary has come out since like this guy taking over. He's more like a relationships, I think we thinking of services or like plans kind of guy, but not like a innovative products guy like Steve Jobs was. He always talk about products. All right, a little bit same stuff. So Spotify, I don't know, like you're competing against MP3 files, which is stored locally on your machine, and that's total privacy and no ads. Now you're talking about wasting bandwidth to restream the same music over and over again. Um, Compared to all the other services like YouTube, Netflix, which provide something even more, which is visual video. Now this is only streaming audio, so any other bigger services can easily just copy the same thing, and they'd be much better than this. You know. All right, Jeff Bezos, Amazon, talking about his Blue Origin space rocket services, which I do stated before, where the big three right now should get together and have a Grand Prix where they compete in completing certain tasks in space and using their techniques and technology to do this quickly and safely, and that's the whole point of Grand Prix of the three services: SpaceX, Blue Origin, and Virgin Space. All right, so you see Goldman Sachs is running out of tricks. The recruiting is like not as good as they used to, and the top guys have left the company already. So it's you know not the cream of the crop anymore at that institution. So the only understanding right now is going to a low margin but stable ways of making money. All right, so that's a little bit it for today for the significant news headlines. All right, I do have Indian followers and Chinese business followers. India's Modi went for a big hug on Amazon after my feature video on Amazon, and a dated video, which you can see below in the links. I do have Chinese business followers who decided to buy out Germany's robotics firm after I featured these robotics arms making supercars in my supercar remix music videos listed below. Also of note, I do understand that my commentaries are affecting sovereign policies. As like some of my commentaries on the careers and the Bitcoin stuff, and that in turn allowed the U.S. policymakers to attack their cryptocurrency holdings in North Korea and giving a maximum pressure to more bite in their sanctions, which prompted the North to start negotiating peace deals. All right. So after mentioning that, I do understand my commentaries sometimes do affect sovereign policies, and I would give it more thought before I gave out my commentaries like that. All right. Today's Monday, April 30th, 2018, and we're doing the morning business headline commentary. Happy trading.